Okay. Oh, let me start this off with a funny story though. I want to tell you this before I start recording, but I might as well tell you it while we're recording. So, all right. So because we were talking about my hair. We were talking about my hair, and I was like, Shawnee, this is my grown and sexy bob. Like makes me feel. I don't know. I was kind of feeling like school teachery, so I had like my glasses on and stuff like that. So, hold on. What are your thoughts on role play?
I don't know.
No.
We laugh too much, so I feel like it just wouldn't get to what it needs to get to.
Yes. So yesterday, I was like, Sean and I, we've been together for a long time. So I was like, all right, let me spice it up just a little bit. Like sometimes I'll spice it up. Like sometimes I'll wear some lingerie or something. No, let me tell you. So I went here. I put on my like black skirt, the white shirt that you like button up. Had my glasses on and all that. Had my white heels on. So I walk inside the living room to try to do some role playing, and he looks at me and just starts busting up laughing. Like, this is so, I guess, like, that's what married life is. Like, you can't do nothing fun. Because I was about to try to have some fun, but he wasn't fucking with me. So, yeah, he just
laughed right in your face, huh?
But yeah, you guys are tuned in to the Rainn&Bliss podcast. You are all in. This is episode 8. And
yes,
and it's lit. Oh my god.
It's crazy to think that we're even at 8 episodes already.
Like this came from like a 1 a.m. conversation and now we're like episode 8.
Like we went from literally just talking shit on the phone to like we're just recording talking shit.
Yeah.
And posting it for everybody else to listen it.
Oh, for real.
That's lit though.
Yeah, it is lit. So someone slid in my DMs and they said, "Why every episode your wine glass is full?"
Hold up! Do not say it like that, because I was about to be like what?
Somebody disliked my DMs about you today. Someone disliked my DMs about you today. Like somebody from IUP, and they were like, "Oh, my boo," or something like that. Yeah. I'm not gonna tell you who it is because Darian listens.
God only knows who that could be, so I don't know.
It was I doubt they listen, but it was like one of my old neighbors. You remember the guys we used to go play?
Yes, that is funny. That is hilarious.
Yeah.
Wow, good times. IEP was so much fun.
I know. I learned how to play spades.
I should have just enrolled.
You should have. That would have been so much fun.
I should have. I was there long enough.
I probably would have stayed and got my master's. Yeah, that was fun, y'all. But yeah, he slid my DMs and was like, "Tell my bae I said what's up" or something like that. And I was like, "She's been taking
Ryan."
Yeah. But yeah, somebody slid in my DMs and they were like, your wine glass isn't supposed to be filled up to the top. I said, "Shut the fuck up." I don't even know this guy. Like,
mind your business, okay?
Bitch. For real. Yes.
Drawing. Like, who are you?
I think they were trying to flirt because they put like the looking eyes and then like the 2 hearts that like go up, but it was kind of like, no, like, don't come at my drinking.
I would have been like, "So are you trying to say I'm an alcoholic? Like, are you trying to say I have a problem? Like, I don't get it."
Yeah.
I would have blocked him.
I think I just like deleted it. I think I might have reported them too. No, time out. Let's talk about that. Because I feel like since I've gotten older, I've been reporting more shit.
For real?
Yeah,
no, you know what? Now that you mention it, I think I done hit the report button a couple of times on people. Because, like, they just be doing too much. So
yes.
I'm reporting you.
I'd be just
can't.
They'd be like, well, I'm like inappropriate. Like, just report it. Like, Yo,
I
so
think I'd be doing like person not real or like fake page or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I do.
That's
Do
crazy.
you leave reviews when you buy stuff online?
Not all the time. It just depends.
Yeah. The other night, I was like super bored. Like I think I went through the timeline 5 times. Was watching The Office, and I went on Amazon. I left a review for over 50 products. And then this morning, I came up with all these emails from Amazon saying, thank you for reviewing our products. And I was like, I was drunk as hell reviewing those products.
Yo, people are going to be like, not helpful. Thumb down.
For real. Oh my God.
Like, what the fuck is this bitch even talking about?
I think I just put good for all of them. Good. Buy it.
Of course we did. Everything's fucking good.
Yes.
That is funny.
Okay, let's get into the shits though.
Oh boy. We love the shits.
Who shot Megan?
Bitch. Listen, we motherfucking said it. We was like, this group right here, we're not feeling it. We literally said it the last episode. We was like, how did this happen? How did this little group formulate? This don't make sense. And now look. Exactly.
I think Tory shot her. I think Tory was butthurt over something and shot her.
What?
In the foot though? Like how do you shoot someone in the foot?
Like, you think like he just like shot her like shot her? Cause he was mad?
That's the little nigga syndrome. You never heard of that?
Okay, so I was thinking maybe he shot her, but I was thinking it was an accident.
But in her post, she said it was purposefully. She said the person I shot her did it with a purpose. So I think it was Tory. I think Tory shot her. I think she was coming at him, said some fly shit. And you know how little niggas feel like they gotta be all super tough. So he was trying to be super tough.
And shoot her? She's like 7 foot.
People do anything when they're on drugs.
That is so crazy.
Wait, I don't know how it happened on her foot. Like, was he
him up?
Like, was he shooting at a car? Like, was he shooting at the car? The door was open and hit her in the foot. Like, I don't know how that happened.
I don't know if I'm feeling this lip color. I'm sorry. I was just looking at it and I'm just like,
I like it. I think it matches your nails. That just shows how interested we are in who shot Megan.
I just feel like you shouldn't have told us that you were shot if you wasn't going to say nothing.
Who? Like, don't tell me and don't say who. Like, that just don't make sense. And then her best friend going to chime in, but say, I was there. We know you was there, Kelsey. Where else would you be? You there with her. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, so now you also know who shot her. Why don't y'all just fucking say who shot who? Because Tory is already booked. Like, he's locked up and he hasn't gotten out yet. So if it was him, y'all might as well just say it was him.
Like, I hate that whole, like, not, like, I don't know if they're trying to do, like, the G code and, like, not snitch, but, like, we're past that. We already know he already got arrested for possession of a gun. Like, you might as well just say what it was. Like, I think he shot her. Like, I am 98% sure it was Tory.
That's crazy because I definitely didn't think.
Because Megan
was like that.
Megan to me comes off as.
I didn't think he would shoot Megan.
Megan to me comes off as like that hood chick who's super slick at the mouth. You know, like that hood chick who thinks she's like very invincible. So like, you know, when people whose feelings get hurt easily or they're super vulnerable, they act out of character at times. And I feel like those two personalities just don't mesh. And when you put those two together, I feel like something crazy like that could happen.
Sure, and of course, you know, like alcohol and shit was involved, so that don't help neither.
Yeah. But this is the night after they were hanging out with Kylie, so.
Oh, so this ain't happened at Kylie's house?
No. This was the night after. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. They bring in the hood to the Hollywood Hills.
Hollywood.
That's what they doing. But I guess that
That's
story is
crazy.
developing. I hope it's something that we do figure out because I would really be pissed off if we didn't. Like we didn't have the chance to find out who shot her.
Yeah.
At first, I was thinking, is this all for a rollout or something like that? But
I was gonna say, is it a publicity stunt? Because you know the
but he got
celebrities be
booked.
good for that shit. They'd be like getting locked up for drugs and then be out the next day, and then their album comes out a couple hours later.
Yeah, but he was booked though. Like he was in jail, and he's not a citizen. So I think like his visa or something will get taken away, and he like won't be able to be over here. Like that's a felony gun charge. Like that's kind of big.
Goddamn Daystar, you need to get it together.
Yes.
Get it together.
So, what are your thoughts on Kulture's Birkin bag?
I thought it was cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was cute. I mean, obviously, I'm pretty sure. I mean, shit, they might let her walk around with it, tear it up. I mean, they got money like that, but I seen it more as like a, okay, so let me clarify this. If you are not into designer things, you don't really know a lot about high fashion or really take the time to learn how these fashion houses work, you would look at me crazy if I told you that they're an investment. People would literally look at me like, how? But people don't realize that these fashion houses, their prices, they increase their prices significantly twice a year. Louis Vuitton is good for it. They up their prices twice a year. Chanel just did an increase. Them bags is ridiculously expensive. They're damn near the amount of like a Birkin now. So when you buy these items, you are really investing your money. Yeah. And I ain't about to get all into that, but I'm just letting you know, they starting to say that your money is safer in buying purses than it is in the stock market. But we ain't gonna talk about that. But I'm just saying, like, maybe they just bought it, you know, for like, hell, like, that bag will be worth 20, 30, 40 more grand than what it already is worth now. I heard that he brought it for 8. And I'm like, what Birkin bag is 8,000? Because I'll go cop that right now. Bro, you can buy them on the pre-love market for 8. I have looked for Birkin bags. And they 20. Because you're trying to buy new, sis. You're trying to buy new. New is hard. Only like less than 15 people a year get to go to Hermes and buy a brand new bag. Like, that's how exclusive Hermes is. They go up to like 100 stacks. Yeah, they're very, because they get real exotic with the leathers and the all the different prints. And but would you buy your daughter one? If I had the money, of course. Because then at one point when she's old enough to decide whether she actually wants to use it, hell, she could sell it, buy a whole brand new car, paid off completely. Like, or she could take that, sell it, and pay for her college. And then if she don't want to go to college, hell, she could keep the bag. She could sell the bag, keep the money, turn it into whatever. Like, if I had the money to splurge like that because I like designer items, of course I would buy my daughter a Birkin. Hell, I was saying if I don't have like a daughter when I decide to have kids, I was just getting all my designer items. God love her. I don't know how well she's going to take care of them, but I was going to pass them down to her because they'll still be worth, they'll be worth the resale value or just the value will hold in general with those bags, even years and years to come. They don't stop. So yeah, for me, I thought of it more as like, I feel like the father sets the tone for anyone else that would come in the daughter's life. So absolutely. Like, if you already, that's another good way to look at it. Yeah. So I feel like if a father wants to put his child on a pedestal, well, he should, and he's doing that so that she won't ever accept anything less. So I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And just like Cardi said, like, my daughter goes on red carpets. My daughter goes to fancy restaurants. Shit, she might even be going to like the BET Awards and award shows in the future. Like, it should, like, just like she said, if I'm wearing Sinead, my daughter's gonna be wearing Sinead, period. Because, like she said,
if my daughter was walking around looking busted, y'all would have something to say also. So that's the thing. Like, people are always going to have something to say, which is kind of, I hate it to an extent. But I mean, like, that's just the media. When you give everybody a platform to speak, people are going to come with their opinions, whether they're dumb or not. But yeah, I feel like and just like they said, like, when Kylie and Travis got Stormy a Birkin, nobody said anything. They was like, oh, Stormy with a Birkin, Stormy with a Birkin. But as soon as a Black father does it, it's, oh, why didn't you get her some toys? Kulture can get any toy she fucking wants, you know? Like, I'm pretty sure she goes on a weekly Target run and gets whatever toys she wants. So, like, she's gonna be appreciative of that bag. Like, people are just haters, yo.
Right. Just because your daughter wants to have some, like, you want your daughter to have some standards, don't mean shit. I mean, hey, it is what it is. And if you got money like that, what does it matter? Like, what does it really matter? Like I said, I would do it. If I had the money, I would do it.
I would probably do it too.
And even with, like I said, and even with my stuff that I have now, like, if I don't have a daughter, my niece is getting it. Like, I'm still going to pass that down to her. And she can sell my bags or, you know, keep them and use them or whatever she wants to do with them. But that's her choice. But absolutely. Yeah. They hold their value, unlike Lambo trucks. Just saying. Like, I know that I can buy a Chanel bag right now, and in 10 years, I could buy my Chanel bag, and hell, I might even be able to make money off the bitch. Like, they don't depreciate. Now, of course, if you don't take care of them, then they would depreciate then because they're worn out and ran down, but they'll still hold some value, unlike a Lambo truck. As soon as you pull it off the lot, it ain't shit no more. So, I'm just saying.
Yo, all right. I might sound like a hater, but what are your thoughts on Fenty Skin?
I know where you're going with this. I feel like I know where you're going with this. Good for her. I mean, I don't know. She could have thought of something else.
Yes, exactly.
Like, I knew that's where you was going. Like, yes. I know the road you're driving down, so that's why I was just gonna let you say it. Oh my
gosh. Like, I'm so, like, first of all, I'm a huge Fenty Beauty fan. My whole face right now is all Fenty Beauty. Except for my eyeshadow and my eyelashes. That's it. Everything is Fenty Beauty. So definitely support Rihanna, support Black women. I just don't understand her point in naming it Fenty Skin. Like, what? Like, you couldn't think of anything else. Like, the only thing that has something skin is Kylie Skin. So, like, why would you, like, I feel like she's playing with Kylie a little too much. Like, I feel like she's just, like, we've heard the comments about her not liking the Kardashians, but to take it this far as naming your beauty line Fenty Skin, that's just too much for me. Like, I just don't know if I can get behind that bandwagon. Like, that's just, like, why couldn't you think of something else? Like, why Fenty Skin? Like, it's just, I can't get behind that. Like, I don't like that at all. Like, I don't like that. Like,
all I'm saying is, if the shit was reversed, people would be dragging Kylie through the fucking mud. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not saying nothing else about it, but I'm just saying, if it was reversed, they would have drug her to hell. Like, drug her to hell by her tracks.
Exactly. But Rihanna does it, it's fine. Like, I love Robin. You know me, I am the biggest Rihanna fan. Like, but I'm gonna call a spade when it comes down to it.
Absolutely. If we just gonna that's what I've been saying about a whole bunch of shit. It's time to start holding everybody accountable all across the board. It don't matter who it is, black, white. It don't matter about race. It's just what you do. Like, we're holding everybody accountable all across the board. She could have thought of another name.
She could have thought of another name.
And then everybody's going to be trying to defend her about it. Like, oh, she could do what she wants. It's fine. But I'm just saying, if Kylie would have did it,
she would have been nailed. like to a wall. Like, get out of here, yo.
They would have fucking crucified her.
Yeah.
Like,
but Rihanna did it and it's fine. I don't like that. I don't like that name at all. I don't know if I can get behind that at all. Like,
I don't like it. I mean, I don't know. Hopefully it's decent. I mean, I've never tried I've never bought nothing from Kylie, so
me either. This
is how you could tell, like, it's not a biased kind of thing, because I'm not a fan of Kylie Jenner. I'm a fan of Kim Kardashian. There's a difference.
I like Kylie. I have some Kylie products.
I was gonna say, and I've never bought nothing from Kylie because she don't fill up her lip kits. So I have a problem with that.
Oh, what?
Her tubes
filled up.
She does not fill her tubes up the whole way.
You think Fenty Beauty be filled up the whole way? You can't even fucking. I'm not trying to compare the two, but when this foundation runs out, I can't tell because it still be around. So,
well, yeah, that's how they do that. That's how they get around it. But they be pushing it. You know, the little YouTubers, they be smearing down the sides, and then you really see, like, Kylie don't fill her products up a lot. So I just feel like I'm not paying $30-some for no half-ass tube of lipstick.
I brought her lip kits and I love them. I still have a couple. I have like my True Brown and one of those metallic ones left. I'm not just a lipstick person in general, but I have wanted to try some of Kylie's skincare, but I haven't seen any like Black women use it yet, so I've been kind of like, I don't know yet. But
yeah,
Fenty Beauty, I'm just kind of disappointed at the whole Fenty skin. I don't know if I can get behind that. I want people to push back. I want people to get irate about it, and I haven't seen that yet. And I was like, maybe I'm the only one who thinks this way. Like, am I the only one who thinks like she is like she's trolling them? Like, she's literally trolling the Kardashians. Like, I don't know, like the whole Skims line. Like, I just feel like she's doing everything that they do, and like I don't want to come off as a hater. I really don't, because I'm not.
Girl, you pushing it.
I'm not.
The more you keep talking, you just going further down the rabbit hole.
I know, but I just feel like it's every little thing. All right, maybe I should stop.
Stop while you ahead.
Stop while I'm ahead.
People are going to start coming for you here soon.
Yes. But I just feel like, fuck it. I'm Joe Budden today. I don't give a fuck about what anybody got to say. I'm not rich yet, though. But I just feel like every time they do something, she does it. And I'm not saying she doesn't do it better, because she does it better. So, like, I just want to clear that air. Like, I have bought Kylie's makeup products, and I use Fenty. So she does it better. I have brought I have brought lingerie from Fenty. I have brought Skims. Skims never came in the fucking mail, but I got my Fenty and it did it better. So I'm not saying she doesn't do it better. I'm not saying she doesn't do it for Black women, but I'm saying she does. To me, it kind of seems, I don't know what her workbook is, but it seems like she kind of does it after. And I would like to see her do something before, like bring something more creative to the table.
Yeah. I feel you. Shit, she could have thought of something else. Like, she's $1 billion brand. Hell, she could have asked somebody else for a name. Wasn't that difficult.
Like, Fenty skin is just, anyway. What else you want to talk about, Rand, before I get people pissed off?
Pause real quick.
And we're back. So, these are facts. Facts on the street is that Nick Cannon's Wildin' Out is canceled. So, how do you feel about that?
That's fucked up.
That is so fucked up.
It is. It's so fucked up. Like, first off, wasn't no motherfucking show on MTV even worth watching other than
Wildin' Out? Nothing.
Like,
absolutely
they don't have nothing on TV no more to even watch. Like, to be honest, who even watches TV in general? I don't think I've actually ever really watched TV in a hot minute. Like, I've been so Netflixed and Hulu'd that I don't even watch normal TV anymore. But even still, there's literally nothing else on that network.
Nothing. So I'm upset. Me and my homegirls is upset because, like, so I don't know the exact comments he said that would have offended the Jewish community. The only part I heard was about him speaking about African queens and kings and queens and how we were in North America before Christopher Columbus was in North America, which is correct. Not everyone came on boats.
In one of the videos or whatever the conversation was, where they got the anti-Semitism from is he supposedly made the remark that Black people were the original Hebrews. But I mean, Jesus was Black, so he's just calling a spade a spade.
And that's what made them mad?
Yeah, well, they flipped that and made it seem like it was some form of anti-Semitism. And it's not. How do you get anti-Semitism out of him saying that Black people were the original Hebrew?
So like I literally was just having this conversation with someone about a week ago, and I don't know the facts to this. However, Black people were like the promised land was Black people's promised land. Like it was Black people lived there. Like, so when they took slaves, they didn't just take slaves from Africa. Like, they took slaves from everywhere. They took slaves from Jamaica, Barbados, like everywhere. So like I think that's kind of like what he was like kind of getting at, was like, yo, we're the chosen ones. Like, we're the chosen people. We, like, that is our land. I get it. I feel like I have to look further into why people would get offended over that, because, like, I mean, I'm sure his comments weren't to offend, it was to educate. But pay us our fucking reparations. Like, that's all we ask. like that's it. Like, that's all we ask.
I mean,
give me my money.
You can't tell them people that.
But yeah, like I'm kind of upset that Wild 'N Out is canceled, because it was getting really good. Like, their games were getting really good.
Like back in the day, Wild 'N Out, like, because back in the day, like early 2000s, Wild 'N Out, that shit was funny.
Yeah,
that shit was funny, and it was really getting there. Like, some of these recent episodes, I caught myself really cracking up. Like, it was really funny. So it's a shame. I feel bad for everybody on the show, because I guess at this point they're unemployed.
That's what B Simone get for talking all that shit.
I was gonna say, I really hope her entrepreneurial skills kick the fuck in now, because your 9 to 5 is over, sis. You don't even have nowhere to clock in no more. So I really hope them books sell. But we ain't gonna do her like that again on like another episode. We're gonna let her get her back up.
But yeah, like, just like people were saying, like, I really hope that like he brings Wild 'N Out to another platform. Like, bring it to Netflix uncensored. Like, all that Viacom shit was censored. Like, I want it uncensored. Like, I want all the jokes. I want it raw footage. Like, I want it all. Like, so I really hope he can do that, because Wild 'N Out was a damn good show.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, Netflix should pick him up. I mean, I know Diddy was saying he wanted him to be on Revolt.
Nobody fucking watches Revolt TV.
I was gonna say, don't, unless you have that TV package, you don't even get Revolt.
Don't nobody watch State of the Culture. Don't nobody watch any of that shit. Put it on fucking, or create another Black streaming service like Netflix and Hulu. Like, I'm not saying like I just want to support them, but
I mean, I will never understand
nobody watch cable like that.
White people own Black entertainment television. Like, what the fuck is the purpose of calling
I just found that out. I feel like they didn't own it at first. There's no fucking way.
No, I think they didn't, and then somebody must have sold it to Viacom.
That is crazy.
I thought Tyler Perry was buying it back. Or is he just the new, like, CEO or, like, the new, like, director of BET? Because, like, I know he
No,
was
but
doing something with BET.
I know
I
he
don't know
was
if he
putting
bought it.
all of his shows on BET streaming service. So
Well, yeah,
all of
because
his
he got
plays.
some kind of like, he got some sort of like chairman position, but I don't, it's a high ranking position on BET.
Yeah.
I just don't know what exactly it is. But I thought he bought the network. He got the money. Why don't you just buy it?
Because like you also gotta do smart stuff. Like I mean, BET isn't a great investment at like right now. Like it's not like it's a thriving network.
I mean, it's not, but
And cable
hell, you already
isn't.
got.
The cable itself isn't a thriving industry to put yourself in at this point in time. So would it make sense to necessarily buy a cable channel network? It makes sense to just purchase streaming service where people will stream. So I think that's more so what they were doing.
Right, but if we are trying to buy black and keep black, then we
Well,
need
cable's
to
gonna be
invest.
gone anyway. So we gotta be a step ahead. Like I said, like we need
I feel that.
another
That's a
Hulu or
whole thing.
Netflix.
I feel that.
Yeah, we just gotta be a step ahead. That's it.
Can't be behind in times.
Or we can infiltrate their shit that they same shit they did to us. Shit. Infiltrate Netflix. Take over. Yes, putting a camera on there. I bet you he'll top The Office.
Absolutely.
Yes.
They should that is a great idea. Netflix should pick them up.
I think they should. I don't see why they wouldn't.
Absolutely should.
Like if Hulu did it, I might pay for a subscription instead of doing the free trials every 30 days. Like who knows?
Yeah, like I mean, Netflix doesn't have any live shows.
They do. It's like they started doing it a little bit. Like they did it with Love is Blind. They did it with
those are like recorded. Those are like recorded at a time.
Yeah.
But aren't Nick Cannon shows like, well, they're not live, but
I don't think so. I don't think they are live.
Would they have to like record a whole season at once and then put it on Netflix, or would they just release new episodes of their show like a week? You see what I mean?
I don't know if they can do that live. I don't know if their rap skills are really up there. Sally Mae just pissed me.
I mean, I'm sure it's not live and off the noggin in the first place. I'm pretty sure some of that's scripted, but
it has to be.
Wondered.
Well, hopefully we still
need to look into that, because that wouldn't be half bad for him. He should do it.
I want my kids to experience Wilding Out, so hopefully,
absolutely. I mean,
hopefully that is still a thing in the next 20 years. So, yeah, man. Oh, what did you think about Quavo and Saweetie's GQ covers? Was it GQ?
I think I only seen one.
Yeah.
I mean, it was cute.
I think she's cute. I think Quavo is cute. They did like a game. They did like one of those couple games where like you try to guess what the other person said. And like I thought that was really cute.
Yeah, that's adorable.
Yeah. But it brought up quite the stir, so I wasn't sure if you thought more of it. I think the photos were kind of tough. I don't know who shot them. I think the photos were kind of tough.
I think I only seen one, honestly. I don't think I really looked at all of them.
What do you think about celebrity couples in general? Like, I feel like it's just... Like, how do you view celebrity couples? Like, with a grain of salt, or...
I mean, it's not like...
Don't you know some people look at them and be like,
I'm just very sarcastic with it. It's just like, ooh, shocker. Oh my God, no. I would have never thought they would be together. Like,
so, oh shit, this is what I want to talk about. Jada Waiter, that's what I want to talk about. That bitch.
Who the fuck are these people that you be...
Jada!
I don't know who that is.
I unfollowed her, but she was trending last night. Lil Baby's baby mom, girlfriend. Does you remember he brought her like 5 Birkins on Mother's Day? You don't know who Lil Baby's girl is. Anyway, let me tell you why she's dumb.
Okay,
Because first of all, Alexis Sky confronted her about Lil Baby. Like, I've had him, blah, blah, blah. She was on Twitter like, you ain't never had him. I asked him all this stuff.
Ew, hold
Come to find out.
What the fuck?
Yes. Come to find out. Lil Baby's baby mom before Jada.
Okay. I just have to say this. Alexis Sky is becoming another Bernice Burgos, and I am over it. Like, Granny, Nanny, Alexis, sit.
But I like Alexis
your
because
lopsided ass.
Alexis
down.
keeps it real though. Like, she keeps it real. She don't give a fuck. She keeps it real, and I like Alexis for that. Bernice wouldn't be Bernice without Drake.
Well, anyway, let me fucking with everybody under the sun, and they younger than her. Like, get out of here.
She gets the bag. I mean, that's all she's worried about, the bag. She's only like 25, 26.
Shit, she looked 37.
That's another story. Anyway, let's get back to the Jada Waiter story. So what had happened was Lil Baby's first baby mom was like, Jada, actually, I had to check Alexis Sky because he was fucking with her. So, Jada, you're wrong. Your nigga was fucking with her and he lied to you. So they broke up for a couple of months and he got her all that shit on Mother's Day. Everything was cool. Well, yesterday on Twitter, some other girl came at her and was like, he slid in both me and my friend's DMs, blah, blah, blah. Like,
are these regular people?
Yeah, just regular bitches coming at her. Yes. And then, yes, I know. I wish a bitch would. And then she named off 4 more bitches that he was fucking with. And then Jada comes back and says, well, dun, 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 you were just a fuck. If you got anything, you didn't get anything more or anything less. So what are you, a prostitute? Let's take a step back.
Boo.
You're mad because your nigga is out here fucking.
She's like, they're sick as hell.
You're salty. She is so salty. Yo, Lil Baby makes her look dumb every month. Like, it's like a monthly thing. And then
he's out here looking like a great fucking Dane. Like, how? I refuse to let an ugly nigga make me look crazy.
Ugly as shit.
No.
Ugly as shit. Like, he makes her look so dumb. Like, every month. Like, she looks dumb. Like, and then the girl even said, yeah, she's like, yeah, and you gotta take screenshots when he says stuff, because if you don't reply, he likes to delete it. Because that's how people can take their messages back on Instagram. Yes. Yo. She said you were just a fuck. You didn't get anything more, anything less. You may have gotten a couple dollars. Bitch, you got a couple purses and he's still sleeping around on you.
All you got is a fucking baby. Like, she acts like she got a ring. Like, she acts like she got so much out of him too. The only fucking difference between you and the regular schmegulars is you have a fucking kid. And maybe he was just a fuck to them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not any more significant than the regular ass bitches. Like, there's no difference. The only difference is you got a fucking kid.
The only difference is they're getting what they want out of it. Like,
right.
They don't want a relationship from your nigga. Because that's
clearly he's for every fucking buddy.
Like, they don't want a relationship. They just want the money. So, like, if I'm fucking a famous nigga and he giving me money, buying me something, I'm getting what I want at the end of the day.
Exactly.
You're the one not. You're the one that wants.
You're the one out here looking for love, affection, and a relationship.
From someone giving me attention. So at the end of the day, you lose. You snooze.
Out here claiming that Great Dane, and he's out here messing with everybody else.
Yes. All right. I found the messages. So this is like us being on the phone chatting. Like, yeah, girl, I found the messages. So,
and see, this don't happen often. The regular schmegular ladies, they never really come forward like that. Usually they'd be like IG models or other celebs. But you know, when the real regular bitches come out,
this is what she
said.
Shit
is legit.
She said, like I said, bite that tongue, mama. This is the other girl speaking to Jada. He slid in my DM and my homegirl's DM before, just like you don't tell your side. Talk as Jada got a side. Anyway. Oh, no, she's saying just like you don't tell your side of the story. Okay. I don't gotta show you shit. I don't have a reason to lie. And Jada says, if that's the case, he slid in your DM to fuck, sis. LOL, nothing more, nothing less. You was gonna leave that room with a wet ass and that's it. And maybe, just maybe, a couple dollars. You and your friend are prostitutes, I reckon. And then the girl said, now I'm a liar, laughing my ass off. Okay, Jada, every girl's a liar that baby cheated with. You think Alexis was lying, Heather Rose was lying, the homegirl Tink was a liar. You're delusional state. You're delusional, you stay hurt, sis. I said what I said. He also unsends messages if you don't respond with the laughing emojis. And then Jada says, it's not acceptable, but it's lying bitches like this who feel like they're doing something when they need us, when they say a nigga DM them. None of it's right, and I'm far from delusional. Why would I take time out of my day to tell you that your nigga DM me if your nigga ain't DM me? Anyway, Miranda, let's bring this all back in because we don't give a fuck about Jada Wade, but this is a really good conversation. Has a woman ever come to you as a woman to tell you about any guy you've dated in your past? And how did you handle that situation?
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
they have.
Yeah. And what was your reaction?
Well, it was more so like, they were like coming to me to let me know that they was in a relationship with him and I was the side. Yeah.
Wait a second.
I was just like, oh, okay. And then
was that the only time you were a known side chick, or like have you been a known side chick before? Like, have you played the side?
I mean, that one was like unknown that then became known. Like it was more just like all right, like, yeah, damn, that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still gonna hit him up this weekend, so.
Yo, that is
we were savages when we were younger.
Savages. Yo, like my little fling I had back in the day.
And when I say younger, I literally just mean like what, 18, 17?
Yeah, I think I was 19. My little fling that I had in Hagerstown, that little fling. And when we first started talking, he had a girlfriend. But the first time we hung out, he took me shopping. So I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was the city girl before the city girls. Like, it's like, fuck yes. Fuck that bitch. Yeah, all right, what are your thoughts on women that mess with married men? Do you blame the woman or do you blame the man, even though the woman knows about the marriage?
I blame both. Listen, we're holding everybody accountable all across the board. I can bring this into any kind of scenario you give me. We holding motherfuckers accountable all across the board. If she knew she's being held accountable, he damn sure is being held accountable because he knows what the fuck he's doing. Like, I think it's fucked up, but that shit just be happening too often.
I know someone who used to talk to a married man, like literally the whole nine, like meeting at the hotel rooms and everything. And like,
it's crazy.
I was a little bit younger, so I thought it was cool. Like I was like, oh, like, yeah, like you got it like that, like you're cool, like he's paying your rent, whatever, like that. But now that I'm older, like about to be
and your ass is about to get married.
I'm like, how dare she do that?
Exactly. Funny how the table turned, huh?
Like, why would you do that? Like, that's just so nasty. Like, you're okay with being a side hoe, but then I go and bump City Girls, so it's like, what the fuck?
Oh, man.
Yes.
Gross.
Oh, my gosh.
Gross.
The thing is, I just want ladies to know, if your nigga cheats, it's not true. Unless you're Jada, because she's just fucking dumb as shit.
She probably as stupid as his ass, because he looked like he was... Never mind, I'm not even going to say it because it's rude, but he don't look like he's all well put together either, to be honest. You seen that one video of him like twitching? He was like, what was that? Was that when I think that was when Javante was about to go box? Did you see him?
Yes.
And it was like, damn, the perkies is getting to him.
The perks
over there just wigging the fuck out. Like,
yes.
Weirdo.
Yes, but if your man decides to cheat, that is not true. That is him. He is feeling this type of way. Don't blame yourself. He's the dumb one. And it's vice versa. Because I feel like we have a lot of men that listen too. If your woman cheats, yes, she's a hoe. But yes, it is not your fault. It's all her. You didn't do anything wrong. People cheat because they want to cheat. Like, they try to make an excuse for it, but, like, at the end of the day, like, that was your decision. You wanted to do it. It had nothing to do with your significant other.
Yep.
So,
it's because you wanted to do it.
Yeah. So, yeah.
That is crazy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had to bring up that Jada topic because she just, I stopped following her, but she was trending because of it. And I had to figure out why she was trending. And I
don't know who the hell she was.
She's a cute little thing. She is very beautiful. So I just don't really get it. Like, I don't really get it. Like, she's gorgeous. But she sells herself short with him. And she was trending last week because her sister called her out, saying that she was fake and she changed and all this other stuff. She stayed trending.
She should just deactivate her Instagram or whatever.
Maybe her Twitter. Her Twitter be jumping.
Sounds like it's time for some self-reflection. Like, yes, I think
Twitter be jumping.
Reflect on yourself, and I think it's time for you to release some of the toxicity that is taking over your vibe, because it don't sound too good over there.
Yo, so I know we started off this podcast with me talking about how I try to spice it up in a relationship. That was a fail, but what do you do for your man on a romantic night? Like, what would you do to, like, make a romantic night for your man?
Romantic? I don't know. I don't know if I really am romantic. I'm still trying to figure that out. I am. I'm still trying. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to say, like, just, like, the normal, like, cliche shit. Like, oh, like, the nice candles lit, or, like, the lingerie or whatever, and the flowers. Like, I feel like everybody does that. But at the same time, it's like, I don't really know what else you would do other than that.
Yeah.
So I guess I would do that, like candles, because my man loves candles.
Oh, really?
He does. He loves candles. He loves waxes. Like, he likes all the smelly shit, like the good smelly stuff. Every time we go to the store, we gotta either go buy a candle or buy some wax cubes to put in our wax warmer. Like,
I was just telling myself that today.
Huh?
I just told myself that today. Like, I was like, damn. Like, I was like spraying Febreze, and I'm like, shit, I'm all out of my like wax, like my wax cubes or whatever. So I have to go to the store tomorrow morning.
Yeah, he's big with his scents. So I would definitely make sure that the scent and the air was just right. Had my candles lit. Yeah, I'd probably.
What about cooking dinner? Like, what's your man's favorite meal?
He eat everything, so it could really be anything.
Yeah. I think for my man, like, Sean is really, he likes everything I don't like, and that makes it kind of hard because, like, the nights I do cook specifically for him, it's like, I know I'm not going to eat myself. So, like, he likes Alfredo. I'm not a big Alfredo person. He likes mac and cheese, and I'm like, I can eat, like, one serving of it. That's it. He likes lasagna. I'll make it for him, and I'll have a little slither, but it's not really my thing. So, like, everything is just, so when it comes to, like, cooking for him romantically, it's kind of like, I have to eat before I cook. So, no, I'm not gonna, like, want to eat that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, I was just asking because I'm just like,
I was gonna say, like, Darian, he loves fried foods, so it would be.
That's not romantic though.
It's not, but I swear, like, he loves, like, fried chicken. Like, he loves greens. Like, he loves baked mac. He loves fried fish. Like, he will eat that all of the time if he could. Like, he would eat it constantly.
Yeah, when we were at the cookout, he was like, dang, I would have brought some mac and cheese.
Listen, and he was dead ass serious. He really would have made it, and he would have brought it, because that is, like, a delicacy to him. That is, it's very near dear in the heart.
That's funny.
Yes, he loves, like, comfort foods like that. So it would be something along the lines of that. He loves my salmon, so I would probably make salmon for him if we wanted to be, like, fancy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, salmon is, like, one of our meals. We do, like, salmon with tomatoes, spinach, and, like, rice. Mm-hmm. And, like, that's one of our favorite meals. But we've been making these jerk tacos. Yo, we should start doing recipes on the page, because these jerk tacos are bomb. Like, they are so good. We should we do recipes. We gotta start our vlogs.
I'm domestic, but I'm not very domestic, okay? Like, I don't like to cook. I don't like to clean. Darian cleans. Darian washes our clothes. Like, I just go to work.
I just go to work.
But it's crazy because he goes to work too, and he works a way harder job than I do. But he will still do, like, okay, so I will cook, but, like, he will, like, wash the clothes, or, like, he will, like, clean.
I'm so sweet on that right now. I've come to a point in life where I do whatever the fuck I want to do. If something needs done and I don't want to do it,
and folding them. That's what it is. I hate folding. I don't like folding.
You gotta get drunk when you fold clothes. It's easier when you're drunk.
Listen, when I do things, the first thing I don't think of is getting drunk. Like,
FYI, I am not an alcoholic.
You're not, but I just like wine solves a lot of your problems. So I think I need to jump on board, because
it just,
I might get some shit done.
It makes stuff easier. It's not like alcoholic. It makes stuff easier. Like, I don't know. Like, when I have a stressful job, so, like, at the end of the day, I just like to wind down. I'm not an alcoholic. Just want to put that out there. I do talk about, like, drinking a lot on here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like, I mean, I don't have anything else to say. I do want to shout out some podcasts we have coming up. We have debuting tomorrow, Friday. What is that? Oh, my phone don't tell me anymore. What is it? July 17th? July 17th on Friday. We have 2 new podcasts debuting. We have All In Politics. Oh my gosh, I listened to their joint episode with the All In Network, and it was really interesting.
It was. It really was.
I got some, and I mean, I feel like our views are very aligned. Our goals are very aligned, but just hearing it come from someone older, mature, like, it was kind of, like, really neat to hear that.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys tune into that. Like, I mean, I would give it a shot. Like, just tune into the episode they have. I have been around Eli's father. I haven't ever had a one-on-one with Eli's father. But I feel like listening to that show, like, I felt like I was having a one-on-one with him and the co-host. I feel like I was, like, having a one-on-one conversation with him. I don't know if, like, our brains are aligned with, like, the questions Eli and Mikey were asking, but I felt like I was having that one-on-one conversation with someone more mature, someone who has been through the political process a couple more times than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome. And then you have the Real Deal with Cody.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what he brings to the table. Like, I just want to, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what to expect from this. Like,
right. Yeah.
Like, media based. I don't know if it's going to be, like,
I definitely think it's going to be good vibes, because he seems like he's super positive on social media, like, all of the time. And I think that's going to just be a great balance for the network in general, because, I mean, we're all over the place. So we need somebody to balance us out, because right now we just way out there. Like,
we should invite him on our podcast.
Huh?
We should invite him on our podcast.
We can do that.
717 episode and invite, like,
some
717 Harrisburg niggas.
All right, it's time to log off. It is time to log off.
Gosh. Oh, we can bring the cool ones. Like we can bring like Trayvon or somebody on here.
Yeah.
But not any of those fuck boys. What else? All right, yeah. So we have the Real Deal with Cody coming. We don't know what to expect. So I mean, I'm gonna be tuned in tomorrow morning. I don't got shit else to do. I mean, I have to work, but shit else to do.
I was gonna say I have to work, but I'm gonna try and watch it or listen to it on my break.
So we tuned in, and then we still have our All In Network with the boys, Mikey and Eli.
Of course, the OG podcast.
Yeah, today I listened to their podcast. They discussed the NBA bubble and like some COVID-19 infections that some of the NBA players have. So like, that's interesting to figure out if we're actually gonna have an NBA season or not. You know,
a lot of the players have COVID.
Yes.
That's
James
so
Harden
scary.
COVID. Like he ain't make it there yet, but like, what is a season if you don't have James Harden playing? That just don't even make no sense. But fuck it. Fuck the whole season. Fuck all that shit. If Kevin Durant ain't playing, nobody should be playing. And that's just how I feel about it.
Yeah, Russell Westbrook got COVID. Like, a lot of people got COVID.
Yeah.
That's scary.
And, like, that's just, like, what they get for, like, hurting Kevin Durant. Like, that's what y'all get. Y'all don't get an NBA season. Like, that's just what happens.
That's your karma.
Next season, when Kevin Durant comes back and shits on all these niggas, I hope they all shut up. And that's just what's going to happen. Okay. Oh, and since we're talking sports, really quick, I just want all the haters know, fuck all y'all. The Patriots got Cam Newton, and we're going to the chip again. I think that's all I got on sports real quick. But yeah.
I think your wine is getting to you.
All right. No, I've been wanting to get that off on the podcast, but I was like chilling. I was like, yeah. All right. Yeah. So tune in to the All In Networks podcast with Mikey and Eli. I don't have much else to say. What do you have to say, man?
As always, like our pod, subscribe. We're all over the place. We're on Spotify. We're on Apple Podcasts.
YouTube,
we're on
Google
YouTube,
Podcasts, Radio Public.
Yeah,
like
everywhere.
Download the episodes.
And tell your friends, tell your coworkers, tell your neighbors. Just listen to us at least once. That's what I say. Just listen to us one time. If you don't like it, then you don't have to listen anymore. But just listen one time. I bet you'll like it, and then you'll want to listen to it twice. So,
yes.
Get it out there. Me and Bliss have some things lined up for the near future. We want to start doing some giveaways because we just appreciate all of the love and the support that we get from everybody. It's incredible to even be at this position right now, because I could tell you right now, January 2020, I definitely didn't think I was going to be making a pod with my best friend. Like, I definitely wasn't thinking about this at all. So it's amazing how the universe works. And for everybody showing us love and tuning in and just being so active with us, we want to give back to you guys. So we will have our very first giveaway. I'm shooting for once we hit 100 subscribers.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like really soon.
Okay.
Really soon.
Speak things into fruition.
Yes, absolutely. We're not going to tell you what we're giving away. We'll leave that as a surprise. Because we don't know either. But just make sure that you guys stay tuned. Keep following us on all of our social media platforms. Keep sharing us. Tell your friends. Tell everybody. We really appreciate it, and we will talk to you guys soon.
Yes, and once again, her name is Rainn. My name is Bliss. And you are all in. Well, I guess you're all out now because we're out.